There are a few people that would help decorate, but I didn't decorating team, you know, centerpieces, what to decorate on the risers, that kind of thing.
Thank you. That's not my forte, sorry.
Kim, did you want to update about anything for next week for
Yeah,
retreat?
so just go to the spreadsheet and see how we're doing on that. I did put the schedule in, so that would be a very good thing to go look at, like what time we're starting and all that kind of stuff.
Very important.
Good to do.
Yes, thank you.
And then anyone who was last minute with skits want to add in, please do so on the spreadsheet.
I put us down.
I saw.
Cool. Anyone else before I have my last item?
Oh, Kim, you put
You wanna do the
a
hotel thing?
thing about the,
Yeah.
about contest and rooms.
Sure. Because
It's
we have
all
lots of
in
things
the-
to think about. It's contest time. I did sign everybody up, so that's all set.
Yep,
But
for all
you need
of
to do your part and sign up for the hotel.
The deadline for the hotel is early
The
April.
4th.
Yeah, so, and
And
we,
sometimes these hotels book up, and
They
then
do,
you're not
so.
gonna be with us, so
yeah.
get in there early.
Anyone else have additional news or things to share before I do my last thing and we start rehearsal? Cool, great, excellent. Thank you, Barbara, I appreciate the validation. Great. So, we talked a few weeks ago about it's the time for management team elections, it's coming up. I have a lovely nominating committee of Christine Reese and Emily, so thank you for helping go through things. And we're finalizing this slate of potential people. We're still looking for one potential co-coordinator, so we're gonna be doing some outreach to potential members to help support. I think it's communications. I'm gonna talk more with Beth about that tonight. I think we're all set with events. Yay, that's very exciting. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll be sending out the slate for elections, but if you get an email or a message from me, please answer, that would be lovely. Other than that, next week's a busy week. If you're not feeling well, please let your section leader know. You are able to come to do things and sit and listen and wear a mask if you're like under the weather, because retreat is a lot. We do record it and put it on our Facebook page, and it's going to be on YouTube, so all of the sessions will be recorded for people who have various availability issues. But Kathleen Hansen's coming. That's really exciting. Yay! And
it is very difficult to sit there and like watch the rehearsal video.
it is a lot to pour through. Agreed. So, and then everyone's relatively reduced funds. I think so. Before we turn it over to the people in charge. All right, great. Thanks, everybody. Becky?
The week of April 3rd?
As in, what are we doing the week of April 3rd?
At least we're not on Thursdays this year?
I might have just gotten confirmation about that today, and I was gonna do all the updates tomorrow, and if that meant a date change, send an email. What did Kate Raff say? No, we're good. The week of the 3rd, we're good. We still have rehearsal on the 3rd Kate and I are both checking the email Kate sent me. Yeah, it's still on the 3rd, so I'm gonna make all the adjustments. Yes. So we are not moving rehearsal to a Tuesday until fall for high holy days, so. With the exception of
Contest.
with the exception of the May contest, which is the next sentence. So the date on the front page of the website, the contest, the last rehearsal before contest. Oh, it's 2 months away. It's fine, it's all fine.
That day of rehearsals. Let's retreat.
That's not helping my stress for my other job, but thank you. Because I have to go do pattern stuff and order of appearance and information tomorrow, so, cool. Yes, so we'll have Thursday rehearsals from now until May 1st is our last Thursday rehearsal. May 6th, we have rehearsal on a Tuesday because May 8th, a bunch of us have to be in Springfield, so we're not gonna be here. All right, thanks, everybody. All right,
Cool.
now, we have a special guest tonight. Yay! All the way from Trumbull, Connecticut, from Harmony on the Sound. Karen Sweet.
Thank you. I dressed up for you. No earrings, no makeup. Yep. I am.
You don't have Frito here in front of you.
No, I almost wore my Merrimack Valley Frito vest hoodie, but I thought, no, they've seen it. Wait. I'm so glad to be here and see you guys. Thanks, Karen.
So, of course, how you doing?
I feel fine. Ooh, I feel so fine.
pathetically sick and I love you.
Oh, all right. So everybody's, you didn't hang any windows, curtains up
No
there?
curtains.
No curtains there? All right, good, because you never know what's gonna happen, right? Right. I think it's always fun at a riser placement that everybody who was here is now here. And vice versa. It's very interesting why they do that. I don't know. Let's get some buzzing going. I'm gonna have you do M, N, and NG. Going 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. On an M. Go up a half on an N. You getting the picture here? Yeah. What's the purpose?
Intervals.
Ah, very good. Okay, I want you to feel this buzz up in here. Okay, so let's start here, please, on an M. Up a half. Lift it. NG, good. Now to the M. N. NG. M. Start coming down. Good. What are we on? M? I want you to touch your face from where you're feeling the buzz. If you're feeling it. Good. What are we on? Last one. Very good, very good. So you should be all kind of buzzy here. Anybody need Kleenex? All right. Yeah. Same buzz place. Yeah. Up a half. You don't have to yell at me. Make it light. One more. Oh, I like. Keep going. Okay, I'm bleeding. That's okay. That's all right. Good for you guys. Good for you. Okay, I want 3 people who have had PVIs say something that they've learned that they didn't know before.
They didn't know before.
Well, maybe you knew it before. Emily.
I didn't realize I was lifting my chin.
Aha, I didn't realize either did I. Yeah, did you have Carol?
Yes?
Yeah, she got it. She busted me too. How many chins? Christina.
Keeping my stomach firm and expanding from the ribs.
Very good. Stabilize and breathe this way. Very good. One more.
Bend over.
Leanna.
Tenors are singing like a children's choir tone and quality.
Ah, is this a good thing?
It's a great thing.
Oh, very good. All right, Barbara, you had one?
Oh, just start bending over.
Yeah, start bend, feel it, and then bring it back up with you. Very good, okay, very good, excellent, all right. We're gonna do that wee, right? Only we're gonna do an IH. So we're gonna start with bring, IH, BRIHNG, bring, okay? So we're gonna do bring, that exercise, okay, in whatever key. Not too far off. All right, here we go. Bring. we're gonna do with those five, we have 5 words, it's usually a phrase from one of our songs. I made something up, and every word has an IH in it. Bring in British string. Bring in British string, okay? So let's do, that part again. Good job. Get back to lead and baritone, do what you're supposed to do, all right? Bring in British string. Bring in British string. How'd they do?
They did a good job.
You did a good job. Okay, and the last one is going to be UH vowel, love. We're going to do the whole exercise on love. The sentence is, love comes from above. Love comes from above. All right, here we go. Here we go. You're staying in pitch beautifully. Here we go. Love. Good. Love comes from above. Good. Okay, get back onto that pitch and do love comes from above. That. Okay, pretty good, very good. All right, you think you're ready?
Yes.
You sound ready. You sound ready, okay? So, Karen,
Yes, Sally,
what's our marching orders here?
do good.
Do we want to start with the ballad or the up-tune?
Whatever you decide to do, I just want to hear it first,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna watch.
Okay, I'm up here right now, so why don't we do this, and then Carol, you come out and do yours, all right? Okey doke. No strings.
I wait.
Thank you. I'm looking right at it and going, oh, how I love it. No, that's not it. Okay, one more time, sorry. I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Everything in its place as it should be. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf, because I find myself with no strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. And I've got no dates that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am taking a chance. Like a robin upon a tree, like a sailor that goes to sea, just like an unwritten melody, I'm free, that's me. So bring on the big attraction, my decks are cleared for action. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. I'm so free. Faces are featured here. That's me, got no connections, and just like an unwritten
All right. Sal, all right.
Do you want to hear the uptune, or do you want to jump in here?
It does not matter. I'll hear both. It gives them another chance to warm up. You know, keep
Oh,
singing.
yeah.
All right, let's do it. One more song.
Yep. Do you want to do the ballads, so she gets both?
Yeah, we can get them both, and you get to warm up. Where's Sal?
I'm right here.
Okay, are we gonna do you first?
Sure.
Okay. Nice work, Sal, we're working that out.
You like that,
All right.
They didn't like confer before I got
No, so here's the thing, I know I'm here to help the communication, and that's the communication between the director and the chorus, so that she gets what she has, what she wants from you in terms of musicality, all right, and what the song is doing. Because as directors, we think that our hands are the most of it, and they are not. And people will tell you this is the right thing to do, and you should be doing this. And the truth is I've seen very successful directors do something completely different, and their choruses did all right with gold ribbons and ribbons around their neck. So I don't pay much attention to that. What I want is for her communication to be understood by you and getting that. So let's start. I'm going to say to both of you that I have no idea what the music is of your intros before you start the song. So we have to find the music to that. I think it'll help them, all right? So when you're a new director, you do a lot of thinking up here. And you do a lot of, well, it should be this way, or it must be that way, or this is the way that I think would be most successful. And a lot of times it's really what's in your heart that you direct. And that takes a while to understand that you can trust that a bit, all right? So, whatever, just do whatever they flap at you, all right? Because honestly, that's the only way they know if what they're doing is clear to you, all right? Okay, so talk amongst yourselves.
Can I just stand behind you? Which actually is
Okay, let's see what we got here. Here we go.
The one thing that I would like to do less of, that we've been talking about, is directing breaths. My goal is to direct the end of the phrase, and then you know where to breathe, right? And there's going to be some figuring out, because it's not always the same in all parts, but generally, end of the phrase and letting it go. I think part of it is we're still figuring that out, and so it's getting into directing breaths, which is not other than character things. Yes? Yes. Yes.
Here we go.
Oh my
love, just because that won't do.
Oh, that's,
You know what I mean?
yep, that's I do.
This is the first one, so.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh my love.
These are,
Vicki, that's.
So you're giving them a let go. Oh my love. Do you see you're letting them go? Oh my love. Or my love. Then they have no time to weaken. I have some at home that are just right? So keep your energy is going to determine their energy. This goes for both of you. Your command of the music. There we go.
Oh my love.
Now, she didn't do what she did. She did, wasn't that great?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to be right in her arms here. Feel what she's feeling in her body, all right? Let's try it again. That was great, Carol. Thank you.
Oh my love, precious love.
Okay, now we don't need to do all of that because they're big girls, right? So, oh my love, precious love. I don't need to do
Every move on every part.
right, because that's the only time they follow us is when we do stuff that we shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? So again, you got to know first of all they're wonderful people. And they know that. From the first day that they were here, I saw them when they were like really babies, and they're so comfortable up here now, which is great. This is very hard to do. I don't expect everything. I want her to take general things home and find them in her body, not my body, her body. All right. So she's going to try things, and I'll tell her what that means to you. But that's why I say when she doesn't let you go, don't let go, because then we know what's working. All right. So here we go. You're gonna have to watch her tonight. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
Oh my love, precious love.
Okay, now how do you want that swipe to go? Because I'm hearing, oh my love, that was good. Precious was precious. It was good. precious love, and it dribbled right down your face. So you have to give them energy to that.
My love, yeah.
Yeah, all my love. Keep it very strong, because here's what when I'm directing you strongly and I let go, then you'll breathe. If I just do this, you won't really have a sense of where the end is. Does that make sense to you? All right, so when you see her pulling like that, I want you to be right with her, and when she lets you go, then you take an air. All right, that's your chance to do that. Okay. Oh, my love, precious love, I think I finally know you. I can see. No, I think I finally know you. You didn't grab them by the collar and wait for that. You know what I mean? You finished before you could have dragged more out of them. All right?
And that breath, depending on how we do this, that breath might not need to be there. Right? I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your
All
smile.
right, well, let's tell them right now what you want from it.
I want to hear how that plays out.
Okay, she'd like to do that phrase again without the breath. You just keep going till she lets you go. All right? Sneak a breath if you have to. Here we go.
Personal breathing.
Oh, my love, precious love, I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. Okay, good. But you're doing a lot of and that doesn't give them energy. That's the thing, is that you need to pull and stretch where you want them to pull and stretch. So think about just doing this for the time being, all right? Oh, my love, precious love, I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. Did you feel the difference when you stretched them? They were right with you and they breathed together, right? Did you like the way, how did you feel about that?
No, I like that.
Okay, so again, now we're going into another thing, right? I saw some more of this. Another thing, start again, and I'll stop you when I want to point that out to you. Okay, 'cause you're doing great. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, my love, precious love. Okay, now you want your love, and you want it to be soft, right? You can't make your hands, you gotta, here, let's do this. Oh, my love, ready? Oh, my love, precious love. You see, I didn't go like that. So I would concentrate on your wrist. You know, making your wrist really lead your hand for strength. Okay, because your arms are, these are strong. These are not weak. You're giving good energy through here. But I need you to give energy right through here. And your hands won't wobble so much if you're right to here.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's nothing we let go of if we don't want to have them let go of it, soft or loud. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And you'll notice Interpre's already changing because we can.
And you're following there,
Yes.
good for you,
Yes.
thank you.
Then I'll know.
Right.
Then I'll know, right? Pitch again, because I was talking over it.
Oh, my love, precious love, I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. sounded wonderful. That was really good, Carol. Now, when we get to, I would like you, I know you're thinking now, but I don't really care. Okay, I see you doing it, and I want you to get into it more. You're feeling where the music's going. You're not doing this so much as I see you grabbing onto it. You can probably feel it. And now, there's the end of this intro, there's those splash of chords that go up. Love them. Love the energy of them, and because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they know this music, they feel it, and they need you to feel it too. So do it together, okay? Go for it. You're in safe hands, they're good. Oh, my love, precious love, my love. I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. Yes, good job. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. Let this happen. Don't you know that love's just like a thread? We can even let that be longer. We let love. Can we let that really just roar a little? Start anywhere you want.
Can we just start it, don't you know?
Yeah.
Right there, try it.
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? You heard that? That's in the middle of all that. That's just where the old breath was.
It's been gone for a while.
Okay. Okay, so what's happening is I think you're da 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 da, and then it's right there, correct? Okay, some of you are out of breath there because you think you are ending and you have to keep going. So if you take a personal breath before there, then that will help you get through there without stumbling through it, okay? Because she should not be worried about that, right? Okay, you're doing a great job. You sound beautiful.
Just think of the whole phrase, right? Love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling. It's got a bubble in the word thread, but it's not held, and there's certainly no breath there. Yes? Start it, don't you know?
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? Okay. So, Leeds, can I have you sing that right where she had to start? Don't you know? Just Leeds. Don't you know?
Yep.
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so Leeds, can you do da 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 da? Can you just let go of safe here? Look at what she's doing. You can throw that out there at me, right? Right. Good answer. All right, here we go. Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? Nice. All right, that's how we want it. All right? All you're doing is simply singing the music. You're not singing the notes. You're singing the music. Leads, we need everybody to do that. Let your body go with that gorgeous song. Here we go.
Starting it, don't you know?
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? Give me a little breath. Give it a little, all right?
Sing through that NG. It's singable. It's that lift it up.
That's a really lovely way to describe it.
I know.
But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold it till she lets go of it. Okay? Just have to cure her of some of this detail. Okay? When you're the director, this is the time when you have to do the music.
Yes, Karen. Don't you know?
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling?
Can we have a pregnant pause after that?
I love that.
Well, then stop directing after it. Yeah, okay, now, you went back to, yeah. It's music, get used to it, 'cause if you don't do it, you know it's gonna show up on stage, that other stuff that you're better than, okay? Now, the don't, I'm hearing, don't you know, don't, that D has to be sucked up into your space. Don't you know, whatever your note is, it's gotta be up there, right? It's gotta be sucked up there. So suck it up. Here we go.
Don't you know that love's just like
We're gonna do something with love, it means something. All right, here we go.
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps
Yes.
unraveling?
It's all right. Okay, let's give her overs on that. I know you weren't expecting that, that's okay. You gave it to him. Good. All right, let's do it again. Do you like the way this feels?
Yes.
All right, because that's what's really important, that we have to make sure that you feel it too. All right? And you're feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, good. I want it to be yourself.
Yes. Don't you know?
Don't you know that love's just like a thread?
I want to ask her to do one thing. Now, when I hear that out here, I want to go, don't you know that? I want to love that word. And you're doing all the right movement. But it needs you. Okay? They need to feel you in with them.
Yes.
So even if your arms aren't doing the right thing, if you're in with them, you're going to get more. Okay?
Yep.
Here we go. So make sure you give it to her. Don't make me a liar.
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? But then it ties us back together.
Okay, tell me what you want. Rattling.
But then it ties us back together. So that we need to, then needs more energy.
Okay,
So the breath is.
then. So you don't have time for a breath. Rattling, but then. You know you're doing it. You know you're doing, oh, breath, yeah. Okay, no, you have to get air. It's not that. As a matter of fact, I'm not calling him I'm not giving my chorus any breaths anymore. Hell with it. They breathed before they got here. But here's the thing. The minute you say breath to somebody, they're gonna take a breath. But if I say, here's a spot where you can get air, that's different. So I want, when she gives you that, you can take air on top of that next word. Okay? It'll come in. Trust me, God won't let you die. It's all good. We're all good here.
You're hearing all these lines come back that you've heard before? Yeah. She was my first director.
That's right. I knew Carol when she was a baby. Oh, stop. 30 years. Here we go. Come on, give it to us. That was beautiful.
Don't you know?
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? But then it ties us back together.
Much better. So now you know the timing of it, right? Okay, so let's do it again. Here's another thing. When we're starting at don't you know that? Now I know you would be in the middle of something, but I'm hearing, don't you know that? Don't you know that? And so you get your breath, you get your air.
Yeah.
Don't you know that? what's happening is here, don't you know that, because you know it's fast, right? Well, it's gotta be musical too. So it's, don't you know that love? So it's a, it's music. It's not just notes, okay? So when you get your breath, when she gives you that breath, then you're gonna go, don't you know that love? Whatever. Okay, here we go. Good job. Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling, but there it ties us back together. Okay, now I want you to sing how you want that to go. Start with don't you know it, what you do.
Don't you know that love's just like a thread that, no breath, that keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end.
So you hear what she did with her? Now, I could tell you that she stretched her vowels and did all that stuff, but did you hear how she just held things and meant every word that she said? That's really what she's asking you to, so it's, sing that, can you sing that after that you pause?
Keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end.
It ties us back together in the end. That's all you need to know. All right? So can you do that with her? Here we go. Good. Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end. That was pretty good, don't you think? Okay, let's do it from the beginning to the end, because then I'm going to give I'm going to work on Sally's intro, just to break things up for both of them, because it's a lot of thinking that she's dealing and trying to figure out how she feels about things. So we'll separate it and we'll come back, all right? But I loved, did you like the way it sounded? Did you like the way it felt?
Yes.
You liked it too. Okay, so what we're going to do is anything you hold, stretch so that it has energy, because you could use more. And again, feel this music. Stop thinking. Okay.
The hardest thing.
Right from the top. Nice. I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. Energy. There you go. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. Energy to finish this. Yep. Don't you know that love is just like a thread that keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end. Okay, good. I'm just gonna end with that, but it's in your eyes. Not you. I know you want. You want them to take crescendo on that, or do you? I didn't know, but your hands went down, which would probably tell them that's telling them less energy and soft. But if you, I think that's the most. It's the title of the song, right? So, in your eyes, la da 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 da, whatever the words are. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's another line that you give them the energy of a purposeful lyric.
Yeah, clarity. Yeah.
You sound here.
I know.
I feel like the guy from, what is it, Progressive, who teaches you not to be like your parents. I feel like I say, well, that's all nice, honey, but you're going to say. All right, good job, Carol, good job. All right, good job, Cora. All right, Sal, come on down.
That's a good job there, Carol. Good job, Carol.
All right, so as singers, what did you pick up from this? Because you're learning and watching too. Anything? Yeah.
When she sang it, I felt it, and it was easier to give her what she wanted.
That's a very good thing. When either of you are not getting what you want, and even though you're trying with your body and your hands, sometimes you need to learn the hearing thing, that they want to hear you. And so I would sing that passage, here's what I want. Sing it a couple of times and say, here's what I want. Okay, now close your eyes and listen to what I'm doing with the music and the words. Yes?
I second that because as an auditory person, like, I work with the learning tracks a lot.
Yeah?
But because of that, I'm like doing learning tracks that are.
Right, you're singing the learning tracks. You're not singing necessarily or playing.
right.
Good. So that is,
thought it was
I've
gonna
been
sneeze.
doing a lot of that with my chorus too. I've also been doing, if I would have said, in your eyes, I would have spoken it the way I wanted it inflected. And that can be useful too, but singing is best because then they really get it. Yeah.
You really need to pay attention to the director and what she's doing versus paying attention to what's going on in your head.
Well, that's actually a very good point. When you're not paying attention to the director, it's not always because you're thinking about the grocery list,
Right.
that you are thinking about what you're trying to do, at least. But
That's what we tell ourselves.
I always, I was telling them that I was getting really frustrated because I did not feel like my chorus was with me. And so I said, I need you to watch me. I went through all that we've done. I said, I need you to watch me. And so what I did was all during the song, I yelled, watch me, watch me, watch me. And one of my very best singers, my assistant director, one of my assistant directors said, Karen, I know I watch you. I know I watch you. I'm sure I watch you. And you said, watch me, and I went, I'm not watching her. She didn't even know it. So these are the things that can, nobody's up there going, yeah, I'm gonna screw this up. Nobody's doing that. So, but the more you can be attuned to the physical cues, because I think our bodies are more important than our hands, quite frankly, our energy and the way we do that. The more you can take from the music and from not the body of the director, the face of the director, what she's giving you. That's all of those are good cues to do. All right, Sal, go for it.
You're awesome, Sally.
Sure.
This will be
Okay.
great.
Let's just run through it, and then we'll talk, because we started talking about this before we're gonna do
Looking
this.
at the wrong piece of music. Okay, there we go.
I wake up.
Thank you.
Okay, and then no strings and no potatoes or whatever. Okay, now, here's what I want to ask Sally. Is that what you want to hear from the chorus? Is that energy, you want to try some things?
Yeah, I'm betwixt and between
Okay,
Fred and Ella.
okay.
It's,
Well, if you were to sing it, what would it be?
I wake up every morning with a smile. Sorry.
That's all right.
Smile on my face, everything in its place
let me ask you
as it
something.
should be.
Do you feel energy in that?
Yeah.
Is it fast?
No.
Tell me what's giving her energy. What can you, what do you, yeah, I see some of you going, do it again, and I want you to see what your body's telling you when you watch her, all right? Play with that.
Have a pitch, please. I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, everything in its place as it should be.
That's all right.
I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. I'm not a body fool.
Okay, all right, so you have more information now. Tell me what you're picking up off of this. Yeah. I'm sorry? She's moving her shoulders. That's interesting. Okay, but what does that tell you? What does that body cue tell you? It's, I'm sorry?
Everything's up.
Everything's up, so it's happy or lifted and it has energy. Anything else that you're hearing from her voice? Yeah. Confidence. Confidence. Oh, now that's interesting because I bet you wouldn't have said confidence before in this song. But was it an overbearing confidence?
No.
No. Good. Anybody else? What are you picking up? Yeah.
She's ready to go, even if the song is slow.
That's right. There's an energy. She's making that song happen. There's purpose to her saying this, right? It's not just floating around on a hammock all day, right? You might even say, but again, I'll suggest this, but I'm not putting words in her mouth, that she could be gloating, right? That would have energy to it. She could be convincing you that this is the way to be, right? So there's a number of things. Sally, what do you feel like when you say those words? What are you trying to tell them?
It's funny you should say confidence, because that's the word I used when we were talking privately. I said, the singer she's confident.
Why is she confident?
She's got her act together. She's got her act together. She wakes up every morning and the world is her oyster. There's nothing bugging this person.
All right, let's sing it that way. See what happens. I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, everything in its place as it should be. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze.
Yeah, I'd like to hold free if we could. Yeah. Free as the breeze. Like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Did you like what you heard better?
Much. Yeah.
Did you like singing it better?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, sorry. Start again.
I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, everything in its place as it should be. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf, because I find myself. Okay, good. All right. I mean, a lot good there, Sal.
Yeah.
There was one middle place where I felt like you let them go.
Yep.
And sometimes by letting them go at this point, they might need a little more direction in the middle, all right? Otherwise, she is leaving it up to you for the most part, and there's a lot of energy in her hands. So I feel like she's pretty clear to you, all right? So let's do it again, all right?
Okay.
And I need you, was that happy? Did you like?
Yes, that sounded great.
Okay.
There was I cut them off and brought them in.
Right, there was one point where you didn't have to, but I want you to listen now
Okay,
I know you want them to move and you don't want to get in the way.
right.
But I want you to listen now when you do it, when you drop them off. Are there moments in those passages where they're a little out of sync or they're not, the energy fades? Because as I said, sometimes Carol had to stretch that, and there might be
Right.
just a middle where you go like a held note that does this, or you might want to do that to keep them together.
Okay,
Just play it, just, let that roll around in your head.
okey doke.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, sounds great.
Good. All right, that was much, did you feel like
I felt,
the
yeah,
little difference that I think that really helped them?
yeah.
Little places in there. Now, I'm not sure that you're attuned to the words as she is directing you, especially toward the end of that passage. So I need you to, I can't remember, I don't know this part of the song.
Here.
Free as the breeze. Okay, now you know she wants to hold that, and she wants to hold that extension. You have to be ready for that, because that's exactly the right thing for her to
Here's the
do.
breeze. Nice.
Oh, my cares upon the shelf, and you're just doing my cares upon the shelf. What are you doing there?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of, my cares upon the shelf.
Okay, so my cares, so that's a good thing. So right now I'm hearing the musical plan, but I'm not hearing my cares upon the shelf. What's the next line?
Because I find
Okay,
myself.
that my cares upon the shelf because I find myself. So that's the whole sentence, right? So don't treat it as a phrase. Even if she holds shelf, my cares upon the shelf, you know what I'm saying? That energy, even if there's a place to take air, that energy needs to go through that place, okay? All right, let's do it one more time because I know she wants to get the tempo to this right. Do you have movement in the beginning of this? No, okay, there's no.
We just got it today.
Okay, I just want to check because we should put that in and play, practice it while we're doing it. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
I think the attitude for, my cares, I'm giving a little K to that cares. My cares upon the shelf,
But
I
don't
put them
compromise.
away.
Okay,
But, yeah.
I want you to suck up that cares.
Right.
Cares upon instead of cares, which is
Right.
going to compromise your space. Do you know what I'm saying? So suck it up. Cares upon my shelf. You can still say it, but you've got to say it up and not down. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Thank you.
Good answer. Okay.
Good answer. Okay, here we go.
This is what you find yourself with. Keep going. Okay, don't say it now. Is that what you want? If you were to sing it, what would you want for that tempo? So do the end of the.
About that. My cares upon the shelf, because I find myself with no strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free, but
Okay, now that's got a little zip to it, doesn't it? Yeah. No strings and no. Now, here's the danger of this. no string, no connection. And we can't sing that way because there's no energy in those phrase endings. We don't have an instrument behind us. So we have to do, I want to say it's a forward beat rather than a back beat. So I would go, no strings, no. All of a sudden it feels different. So do that with me. Ready? And 1, 2. No strings and no connections, no ties to my affection. I want you to put your hand right out here and snap it, all right? And don't just be, giving me one of these jiggle things. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. No strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. Good. Okay, do you like that?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I like what Cora's doing. You're into it.
All right, so do you get the feel of that? It is not no strings. It can't be, right? It can't be. It can be no strings. It can be that, but it can't be. No, it can't be that. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get into it.
All right. All right. I start out every morning as free as a breeze. Ready?
I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf because I'm gonna step you right here. I want you to look at her eyes, and I want you to do exactly what she's doing. Stop thinking. All right? Just do what you're doing, and I want them to watch you because some are, and there's more in there. All right? Here we go.
Thank you. They're good.
I know. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf because I find myself with no strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. And I got no days that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am taking a chance. Good, let's stop right there. Are you happy with that?
I like it.
Okay, all right, so if we're going to keep it this way, which I think is an appropriate, you'll probably boost it up a little when you're on stage anyway, but we got to make sure that I don't hear the pounce in this beat. I'm going to sit there with my head down right now so that it will be what I would hear if I were judging. And just start the song, no strings, ready? No strings and no connections, no ties to my. Okay, it's easy to go, no ties, da da da, and I gotta hear, no strings and no connections, no ties and no. I need to hear constant sound. Okay?
For those of you who are unfamiliar with Karen, she is an expression judge. So she listens for how we're expressing ourselves.
Exactly, exactly. I get to hear how you're using the language to express emotion and actually how you use it all to express emotion. And I am also the judge who is really honed in on synchronization and unity. And so that's why, as a director, that's what we have some impact on, not all impact on, but we have some of that. And so it's important that their hands help you in any way possible, and their bodies. That's why I was talking to Carol, and what do you feel? Because you're gonna sing what you feel, and that has a different color than singing the learning recordings. So so I'm gonna put my head down and right now, and I want you to try to extend those phrases. No strings and no connections. Because I just want to hear the pulse of that beat. I want to hear the energy through those held notes, and I want to hear the pulse of the beat.
Yes.
Okay.
Start right at no strings. 1, 2, 3.
No strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. And I got no dates that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am taken up.
Good. So now you get the feel for that. Like the first time you overdid it a little, because I overdid it a little. So I get that.
I
No,
was doing a
well,
lot of this
what it
too.
settled into was right, was good. Every held note, no strings and no connections, so that the holding of the note has to lift the note. That's where some of the pulse is. So sing it again, because I think you do it naturally when you sing it. Do you know what I mean? It's putting it together in an ensemble. Play with it. Just sing it.
Okay. No strings and no connections, no ties.
Don't even try to do it like I'm asking you. What would you do if you sang it the way you wanted to?
No strings.
This is clearly not working.
I needed comic relief.
Okay, so I'm going to turn my back. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can do it. No strings and no connections, no ties and no rejections. I don't know the words. I'm fancy free. Do you hear that there's movement in that?
Yeah.
So it's a combination of being light and yet energy in it. No strings and no connections, no ties. You understand what I'm saying? So play with it, and you play with getting it from them. All right?
All right. No strings and no connections, ties to
Because here's the
my
thing,
affections,
I need to hear that you have energy to connect this whole song together. The minute it starts having fun, we're screwed. You know what I mean? But the minute we start kind of enjoying that beat, we gotta enjoy it from within, not on top of it. Okay, go ahead, Sal.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
No strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy.
Hold that good.
And I've got no dates that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am taking a chance. Like a robin upon a tree.
Okay, good. Now this is a different section. Can we rock this a little? Like a robin, that's because the other is da, 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 da. Can we go like a robin? That's again connecting all those sounds. Let's play with it. All right? See what you think because it's sounding the same a lot.
Oh, it's sounding the same a lot.
So let's
Okay.
take the musical change here and make something of it. All right?
Well, I think we have when we sang this in its other iteration, it was like a robin, it was a quiet, right? Like a robin. Maybe this robin has a top hat on. Like a robin up on a tree.
I say we go for it and see what happens. All right? Just rock that puppy. All right? Here we go.
Okay.
Get him into it.
Okay, we gotta back up to get into that. Before, no dates? No dates that can't be broken, no words. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on one second. I liked that.
I liked
Did you
that.
like that? Did you like that? Oh, I love that.
Who are you people? What did you do with my cards?
Well, I'm thinking, because I want this to have a certain energy about it. And I'm thinking, the beginning is so no strings. I'm happy and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, like a robin. And then I'm thinking, all right, the next words are, so bring on the big attraction. My decks are clear. It's very bold, right? So what do you say we go big? All right? So like, can we pick up the tempo there a little?
Sure, if you'd like.
Let's just pick up the tempo there, just a little. All right?
So bring on.
Yeah. So bring on. Let's see what happens.
Can we do, so bring on.
Oh, sure you can.
Little-
Yeah.
Little BR.
Yeah.
Bring on the
Yeah.
big attraction.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so let's go back because I like the Robin thing. I want to
I
see that
like
again.
it.
The Robin thing was killer.
That was.
There we go.
You let loose. That was great.
Love that.
Let that robin fly, baby. All right, here we go.
No dates.
Starting no dates. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. And then.
All right. Okay, cool. Now that I got this. All right, so I'm free. That's me. So,
Bring on the
all right. Let's stop right here. Let's get Carol into some of the ballad.
Yep.
Do they need to come? Okay, why don't you come down for about 5 minutes, give yourself a little break here. All right.
Getting the feel that you want.
Robin thing was great. Okay. Because it was just loud, loud, loud. Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Now that we
I dare and he froze. Well, it was the stone. It was the stone. And this is a character.
no.
It is. Karina liked it. Yeah, she thought Places are really enjoyable. Doesn't do it for me. Okay.
Well, but here's the thing, I don't, it's not, I didn't do it again, but I don't,
It just kind of came out of left
came out of
field.
nowhere.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the base.
All right, so then let me hear that, right now it's like,
Yeah, and I've been saying bases.
it works, it's fine. And let's figure, you were doing this in my mind,
I'm wondering if we shouldn't have some more like baritones join to have more
I just have to make sure that I can see.
or maybe there's an energy that maybe it needs to come into here. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting
Right.
Anyway,
There wasn't any.
yeah, I didn't get it. I came out of nowhere and it disappeared. So I didn't know what that meant. So think about it.
Yeah. What she's talking about, Carolyn's telling me, and that's so low, that it's already low, so quieter, right? So, it's like, go ahead, yeah, knock this battery off my shoulder, right? Ring on, ring on. Well, that's right. Yeah, but if we're bringing it back, I guess action on fantasy, and so that it brings it on something instead we have to just. That's why that vision is clear action.
That's what I mean, all of a sudden that again, I hear it right, then it changes,
Right. Okay. So that's what we're talking about.
Okay, so is this what you guys want? Okay, all right, good.
And I think what it is we're trying to do.
Oh, again?
All right, so Carol.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I feel like you might, I mean, yeah, so well, right, so
And then we're like, I see.
Yeah, that's just holding it. Yeah, I know, so I'm like,
Yes, because I was definitely, like, I was looking for the center before we even got to free. I mean, it's like, yes, but maybe we should start with, you know, gee, now you have a, if something's not happening, right, because that's what
Yeah, so when we come back to
tiny steps.
yep, oh, that's right, I'm sorry.
And you can pause on the, you know, if I start
I'm just thrilled to be going back to my other hands. I do everything.
and make your walk match your still be able to tell the story.
Okay, I'm gonna try you first is all the things. I don't know that. Right now. But I'm gonna bet I have no idea. And there reflections. I was like, I gotta get there right. So what you guys it's quite a should really like it. But or you can take it off the page, meaning say, all right, here's you know what I mean? Teacher says, again, as far as my students, I start up, I wake up every morning. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so with a smile on my face, everything is good. Let her breathe. So you just gotta reset. Yeah. Well. Okay, let's go over. You want to go over the beginning again? Just refresh it. Yep. This way, you're going forward and to the side. And then back to your position. 1, 2, make it a let's go for it. This way. All right, everybody, let's get cooking. It's a good way to do it.
Okay, all right, thank you, I'll look at it. All right. Request to see if we can get. Okay. So I'm just gonna look at it. Okay. Maybe adjust.
Okay. Yeah.
So just laugh me with your name, Linda, if I get it your way.
Have them 6 separate days. Hear them and hear what they sound like the way they are.
I think they're all.
Okay. No, I was just thinking we set it up.
Well, we want Sarah to have more circular.
What's funny is she was out on the end.
I know, she was, but I'm thinking thinking,
Yeah, maybe swing.
I'd like to try it. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the top to run over what we did before and review and make sure it all stuck, at least for now, and then we'll keep going, see what we get. All right, our little mental whiplash, switching songs. Exhale.
Let me just stop here. Lovely, and good job at the beginning, guys. Did that feel good? Yes. Okay, good. And you did a nice job. You really did. You kept a lot of the stuff. Yay. All right, so in your eyes, it's very hard as a director to direct a soft, supported sound. Because what do? The minute you want to go soft, which is what most of us do, then you guys go, and then we get no good supported sound from you. So I was telling Carol that the most important thing is the supported soft part. No matter how soft it is, maybe it's not as soft as you would want, but it's got to be in your eyes. Keep that vocal energy going, and maybe that's what that, yeah. Well, and you know what, I'm wondering, I think you ought to angle what you do, because you can't really see depth this way. And I know a lot of your movement goes this way, so maybe can you angle it, because then I think they'll, well, maybe they won't. You know, anyway, that's a thing that I had to be told that too, because so let's do that again. Let's get into that in your eyes, okay? Here we go.
Go from Don't You Know?
Yeah. Okay. Big space, suck up that D. Don't you know that love's just like a thread that keeps unraveling? But then it ties us back together in the end. In your eyes, I can see my dreams.
I don't want to run there.
No.
I don't want to run there.
Okay, well,
And now that we're singing that way, I'm going to play with that. That's something to play with. Now we're singing with more intensity and more connection. I don't think it needs to be a breath.
okay, so we have a breath before in your eyes, correct? So it's in your eyes. How long do you want them to go? As I can see my dreams reflections in your eyes.
Okay, so that's not really terrible. No? So get a breath. Take some air. Take some air. Do the best you can. That's all right. That's all right. You can do this. I know you.
Don't you know?
Big space.
Then is getting squishy space and not staying together.
All right, let's do it again.
The dynamic change needs to stay in the space, stay in the sound, stay in the story. Yeah, Kim.
Your body language is saying, but like, stop. And I feel like me, I'm saying stop.
Traveling, but so, good thought. Unraveling, but then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna make one quick infomercial here. It is that, I'm just saying, we can't have 1,000 people saying that. Tell her afterwards if you wouldn't mind. No, Kim, I appreciate it, and I didn't say that, and we're all here for this, so I just want to point out, there are some of you who are really helpful.
Super helpful.
Yeah. And that was really helpful, Kim. It is. But do you know what I'm saying? You can, when you're trying to make your hands do what you want, you have 20 people come up to you and tell you the little things that you should do, and you're going, I'm just trying to keep my hands going, you know? So Kim, you're good. I'm just, you happen to be the one.
Yes,
Anyway,
I
sorry.
appreciate the note, yes, and yes.
Yeah. There we go.
Don't you know?
Just careful, because this is a very helpful hand. I've told you the story about that, yeah, okay. So they come out of hiding places. They do. Because this hand is nice and strong, and this hand is helpful. I had a helpful left hand too. So I'm ambidextrous, so what? Right? Okay. There was one part where I felt like they could have used some support.
Okay.
Okay? Every time they hold something, I would like you to just do that. I had a director, the director who was my director at HOTS before I directed, and when I became the director, I said, what do I do with them for 2 hours? Confidence builder. And she told me, she said, as a new director, that I should not drop my hands lower than here, because that was my power base. So that, like now with my chorus, we've known each other for so long that I'll do something and I'll drop it, and I will sing with them. Do you know what I mean? I will do that. But for the longest time, I just, you know, like when you sing, I did this in quartet on stage too. In order for me to breathe right, I kept my hands here so that I could aim for my right breath. Because if I didn't, God only knows what would happen. And so as a director, I did this so that I always came from my core, and I didn't have to, so I would always keep this hand here to support them. It doesn't have to do much, just lift, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Try that, play with that.
Want me to start it in your eyes?
Try this, ready? Watch this. Ready, can I have that pitch?
See what I mean? Okay, whereas when you're going like this, it leaves them.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Play with that. Oh, wait a minute. That was so good. That was so good. Did you feel it? It was so good. Good on both of you. Sorry, okay. Good enough.
So that one is a lead pickup.
Okay?
I can't direct
Everything.
everybody, so it's gonna be phrase, right? Yeah.
Yes, I would finish the group and leaves,
Finish the group,
you need to
leads.
come in, right?
Get your pickup.
Good answer. Here we go. But Carol, that was great. Really great. Now, she let go and you didn't take your air. Carol, you did it, you were great. She went in your eyes and she let go, and that was your trying to end and get air, all right? So that's, again, that's probably new and you need to watch her, okay? Just start from in your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're drifting, it's not, we're drifting, it's we're drifting.
Drifting, yeah.
Say-
But there's a little bit of a bubble and we're drifting safely.
But it's not, we have to continue the energy through safely. So that's our direction. So it's, we're drifting safely. You have to continue that, all right? I would say, let me ask you one thing. I want to hear you sing, Start Within Your Eyes. I don't care what key you sing it in, all right? Whatever's comfortable for you. I want to hear what you're doing with it.
In your eyes, in your eyes, I can see my dreams' reflections. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions.
Keep going.
In your eyes, I can see the reasons why our love's
That's all right.
alive. I don't know.
That's all right, that's all right, that's all right. Okay, what I'm hearing from her is in your eyes, da 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 da, da da da, right? It's not da 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 da. What's happening is in your breath, you're stopping the energy of the story. So it's what I would suggest that you do is you finish in your, let's just sing that line, in your eyes.
Keep start. In your eyes, starting the after this part of the song.
In your eyes, I can see my dreams' reflections. In your eyes,
So it's in your eye. Let me ask you this. Who are you singing this to? Who?
The person we love. The being you love.
Oh, okay, all right. Why? Why are you singing it? Do you want a good dinner? Do you want them to leave the toilet seat down? Do you want her, what do you want her to do? I mean, why are you singing this song?
Because we were close to crashing.
I'm sorry?
Because we were close to crashing.
Were.
And you're coming back together.
Oh, so it is, so that there was a separation and now there's a reunion. Is that what, okay, I mean, here's.
We actually haven't really talked about the backstory, and it's worth taking that minute. Betsy, I think you have the crux of where I'm coming from with this. And that is, this is the person being that you care about, okay? And we've said, it could be partner, spouse, parent, child, pet, right? But there is a backstory of a problem, a question, an argument. There was some question. There was a problem. But I'm sure right now, I'm not in any, there's no question in my mind right now. I have decided, I have determined, this is who I am, who I want to be with, who I want to be. And maybe I need to convince them, but I don't need to convince myself. I am totally in this, right? So yes, there's some past that was not all we wanted it to be. But the future, I know what I want, and I want you.
Okay, so it's a recommitment. Okay, then would you sing, in your eyes, da 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 da. You would have a bit more energy in you, wouldn't you? And do we know that the other being feels the same way?
We can see it in their
I
eyes.
think they may be just on the cusp. They might need just this much convincing. Give them a shove. Yeah, right?
Okay, so
Whatever it was not great.
well, here's what needs to be, I think what, you're trying to pull a story out of them a little bit, and they don't know what the story is. So, yeah, and that's a big important thing for you to know, is that when you're up there singing this song, you are not just saying, well, how I feel, you're really cool and I love you. You know what I mean? You're convincing somebody that you are recommitted and you are inviting them back into your life. So that's not passive in any way. And if you're not sure, wouldn't you be a little nervous? That would be a lot of energy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you be this? You would be a little nervous. So this song is not just saying, oh, I just love you. Let's go have dinner. This is really something bigger. So it has to last for 5 pages. All right? So you have to find the wherewithal to really convince this person and express your love for this person. All right? So it can't be passive in its energy. That goes for you too.
Yes.
All right? That's going to make a big difference on how you move those phrases. And it's going to be, in your eyes, I can see. That's different than da 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 da. And the second time you say in your eyes with other reasons, isn't that more important?
Yeah.
And the third time to the 5th page. Now the music is going to help you. The music and the chords will help you. But you need to bring that energy to this. All right, so let's go. Let's see what we can do.
Come in your eyes.
Come in your eyes.
In your eyes.
Exhale.
You ready?
In your eyes, I can see my dreams' reflection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In your eyes,
What are you telling me now?
answers to my questions.
questions.
Yeah.
Do you notice that it made you want to convince me even more and explain more? All right. So that kind of energy there, we've got that whole last boat line. Sorry, that's all I heard. It was rowing, kayaking. What are we doing to the shore? Drifting. All right. So we got to make that. We're drifting. So we're getting closer. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's what that is. So there's a lot of anxious, positive stuff. Come on. They're engaging. They're inviting. So let's fill that full of energy.
So drifting safely back to shore the first time through. We're drifting safely back to shore. It's not safely back to shore, which is at the end of the song when we're really trying to milk it. This first one needs to move a little more.
Right, because this is the convincing part.
Yeah, sorry, can you?
Let's go for it.
Are you just
We're drifting safely back to shore.
Safely back to shore. All right, then there's got to be energy in that, even though it's a held note.
Yep.
All right, let's go. In your eyes.
Which eyes?
The first one. The reflections. First one, reflections.
I can see my dreams reflection.
Yeah, what about that? Okay, now okay. We can see your dreams reflections. No. Let me see if I don't know if I can tell you how to do it. Ready? Here we go. And
In your eyes, I can see my dreams reflections.
okay, but don't finish the word. Finish the phrase.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Figure out the words.
In your
Be excited. This is
eyes, I can
exciting.
see my dreams reflections. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions.
Excitement. Yeah, we're really milking. This is the part where the energy is building. All right? Do you understand? Unless you don't like it that way.
No, we can do more. Yeah, that's.
You sure? Because it's what I'm feeling is there's slogging through the ends of the phrases into the first one. I feel like you are, I don't know, I should watch your hands.
Okay, see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep, ready?
In your eyes, I can see my dreams reflections.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't hold it that long. Let me show you how long I would hold it. Ready? Ready? And
In your eyes, I can see my dreams reflections. In your
I would turn it right into the next phrase and you're doing it. You okay?
Okay,
Here we go.
yep. I'm watching the shoulders going like this. There's an answer for that too, right? Here.
In your eyes, I can see my dreams reflections. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions. In your
Okay, now that's not her. That was you on that one. So it's in your eyes, I can see my own reflection. In your eyes, the answers to my questions. In your eyes, do you see that all builds? The energy, that first line has energy like this. In your eyes, I can see my reflection. In your eyes, do you feel like you are coming, with each time you say it, you are getting closer. And so, in your eyes, there's a found word, right?
Found.
Okay, I felt like you let the energy go there. In your eyes,
It's a lead pickup and we're still a little trying
okay, all right.
how to put
That, okay, that's fine, you'll get that. But yeah, it lost energy probably because of that. So leads, when you get that, lead it confidently. All right, here we go.
In your eyes, I can see my dreams, reflections. In your eyes,
Underline it, yes.
found the answers to my
Oh,
questions.
one more time, here we go.
In your eyes, I can see the reasons why
Now, in
I
a minute, in your eyes, and she lets you go, and you just go right to the next phrase. There's a breath there, and I don't want to hear the breath. I want you to just get air and go. Let's do it one more time.
in your
Oh, wait, hold on a second. You know what? And I'm not sure if it's her or both of you at this time. This is what I'm seeing. In your eyes. No, I wouldn't do that. If I were trying to convince somebody to go, in your eyes, wouldn't you go, in your eyes? I see that. I would go, in your eyes. That person would be so confused. Right? They go, what are you you know, but wouldn't you be appealing in your eyes that way? So I want you to sing that to Carol. I want you to convince her. Okay, here we go. And you gotta convince them.
In your eyes, I can see my dreams, reflections. In your eyes, found the answers.
Don't hold those. Just keep going.
In your eyes, I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your
This is important. Nice, nice, nice.
we're drifting
We're getting closer.
safely.
We're getting closer.
And I think I finally learned
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, now, I know that we're drifting, you're running probably out of gas there, or dropped like crazy.
place, I was on the second one.
Oh, okay. We're drifting, we're in this, that looked beautiful, by the way, in the beginning, didn't it, when they came after you? That was so beautiful. And so I want that same thing, we're drifting safely. You're convincing. It's gonna be safe here. We're drifting safely to the shore, and actually, shore, and I don't, it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Enjoy every moment of that, every moment. That's a grand, beautiful musical explosion. All right, so every phrase is a convincing, and that's never passive. It's not, do you want a cracker? It's here, take this cracker. Right. I don't know, sorry. All right, let's do it one more time, because I know we're running out of time. You guys have to clean up here. Yep.
in your eyes, I can see my dreams, reflections. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions. In your eyes, I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your
Beautiful. Okay, mean every word, mean every word.
we're drifting safely.
Come on. What's gonna happen?
And I think I finally learned to love you more, love you
Bring it on home, go for it!
in your eyes,
Yeah, go for it, go!
I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore.
The answer is yes. The
And
answer
I
is
think
yes.
I finally
ending was so glorious because we started right from the beginning with the need and the want and the convincing and the wanting, the real wanting and yearning and wanting it to happen. So that's what made the end bigger than music, because it started somewhere. So that's what I need you to lead them to. And you, in spite of whatever she does or doesn't do, this is your song. She may be able to lead all the movement, or when this, but you know what this song is supposed to feel like and do. That, and you just did it. It was beautiful. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Wasn't it glorious? It is. It's a gorgeous song, but make sure you put all the meaning in the energy and the meaning and the yearning in the beginning, so that when you finally get the yes, it's fabulous. And the music is right there for you. All right? So, Carol, good job. Good job. All right, good job, everybody. Sally, good job tonight. I know we really got some things to do. I love being with you guys. You guys are the best. What a good singing group. Thank you for having me.
We also got requests to record.
Oh, good idea. All right, let's do it. Recording is important.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Actually, here.
All right.
Do you want to report?
Checks in the mail. Yes. That's why I pay you the big bucks.
Oh, my love, precious love, I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. And I think I finally learned to love you more. Love's in your eyes.
Good job, Carl. Good job.
All right.
What's the date?
36.
March. Thank you.
Swap,
Okay.
you need to do yours?
Yep. Want to record this one?
Sounds like you want to record this one. Question. Yay, you got it.
Got it right here, baby. Okay.
Thank you.
I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, everything in its place as it should be. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf, because I find myself with no strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. And I've got no dates that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am taking a chancey. Like a robin upon a tree, like a sailor that goes to sea, just like an unwritten melody, I'm free, that's me. So bring on the big attraction, my decks are cleared for action. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. So free, fancy free, that's me. Got no connections and just like an unwritten melody, I'm free. So free, I'm ready for the big time. Watch me now because I'm fancy free and ready to go. Let's go.
All right.
Stop.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, guys. Can we do a picture? Yeah, picture time. This has been, what do you think, Carol?
One roller coaster of
One roller coaster of an evening.
No, you guys were great, all of you. Carol and, I mean, you guys, the two of you have grown miles. Miles. Good job. You are, you're doing great. And you guys are always wonderful.
Thank you. You know, I don't know, I feel really good to be able to stand out here relatively naked. It's not pretty, but, excuse me. And the trust, to feel your trust, that it's like, okay, they're gonna be putting themselves in a goldfish bowl, and when they talk about, you know, coaching under glass, this is it. And thank you for allowing us to play, and for your response, and for your trust. We trust you. Thank you. Thank you. Angie, next week.
AC's gonna come in right here.
All right, so Betsy, you need to stand either in or out. Yeah, there, perfect, good. Sarah, you out a little bit. Okay, Mary, go to that way. Just a little bit, Mary, a little bit, just a snitch. Okay, cool. All right, ready?
She's got the remote.
1, 2, 3, click, click, click. All right, how about a fun one?
Funny.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Change your arms. We were just stuck there.
Hold on, before you leave, if you do not have a roommate for contest, please come see me. We want to make sure everyone who does not have a roommate identified, we can get you all connected so that you don't have far. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.
Off you go. That's why I was like,
I know.
I know about people who know about everybody.